Oh, welcome everybody, it's me, that one guy, Veron Place at that one time, JGorm110, and welcome to day 68 of NHL 24 Predicts the NHL season. Now, yesterday we had 5 games played, and we got all of them right besides the Vancouver, Chicago, and the Anaheim, New Jersey games. So that puts our full predictions at 254 and 224, so we're still above 500, and yesterday did help a little bit to get away from, being at the 500 mark. But without any further ado, I also want to introduce a good friend of mine who will also be joining us on this experience. And also, I understand that this video is going to be roughly an hour long for predictions for only 5 games, which you might be thinking, what the hell are you doing? Why is it so long? And that is because we're doing a full broadcast style. We're going to be commentating the entire full game. And I want to see how you all will like this. If you want to see more of these, then we'll try to make more of them as much as we can. But this is also to promote our own together style live streams that we'll be having on both of our ends, where we're going to be commentating on sport games, mainly football, probably hockey, definitely the playoffs. But we want to, promote that we are going to be basically doing commentating on the games of the real life live games here in the upcoming months and days and weeks, all that. Just basically coming soon to see those, so just be prepared. I'll put a link in the description to CodeGames channel just so that you can subscribe to it and be ready for when we do those broadcasts. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to our first game down in, in Detroit, between the Anaheim Ducks and the Detroit Red Wings. So see you all in Detroit. Welcome to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, where we have our first battle of the day between the Detroit Red Wings and the Anaheim Ducks. I am also joined here with my good pal CodeGames.
Hello everyone, glad to be here. This ought to be a really good one, I hope.
I would hope so too, as Larkin's going in already, takes a shot and Gibson saves it with his face. See, Gibson should have a good game today, as these Red Wings are very fierce on that front 6. Fowler takes a shot and Husso makes a save. Does not hold on to it. It almost was a mistake.
That could have been a really bad turnover right there.
Very. Raymond's going in, loses the puck, and he takes a shot still between 2 players. Nothing there, though. Lacombe's got control. He's got nothing but Red Wings around him. He goes right into the slot. He takes a backhand shot, and Husso makes a good save. Sider goes into the neutral and goes into the Duck zone, trying to see if he can find anyone, and he just loses possession. Fowler with a big hit! Wow. Whoa! And Gibson was able to capture that.
I was about to say both these teams need to find a way to spend more time in the offensive zone. That's one way to do it.
Yeah. All right, Larkin inside, ready for a face-off, and he wins it. Gostisbehere just goes straight into the slot, and it's just wide of the net on his shot. Raymond passes down to Veleno, and Gibson makes another good save. He does not hold on to it. He's going to let his offense go already. Vetrano dumps it down after getting pushed at the blue line. A slow race for that puck. Sherratt loses it. Strome takes a shot, and he's just wide of the net. Oh, Vetrano now has it. See if they can score, and another good save by Husso. Strome passes down. Lyabushkin. Strome tips it down. And we have a penalty. And it's going to be called here. It's tripping by Lucas Raymond.
That is exactly what the Ducks need to do. Continued pressure, drew a penalty, so that now they'll continue being in that zone even longer. That is a perfect play for them.
That really is. I want to see what this tripping is here. Let's get that replay. Ooh, that is a trip. He used his whole body, and McTavish pulled the trip right there. So, Ducks on the power play first, and they win the face-off. And nothing on a shot from their defenseman. Sherratt will already out by Sherratt. Terry now has it. Let's see if the Ducks can pull some offense here. And a miscommunication on the pass. No icing, though. Kopp now has it. And he takes a hit. Modest out to control. Here comes JT Compher. Takes a slap shot. And Gibson does make that save. The Ducks definitely need to put some offense power here.
Nobody's already halfway over, and they've barely even had one shot. There's the second one.
McTavish.
But they really need to find a way to attack more.
They really do. Mata now has it for the Red Wings. He's going to dump it out. But Terry with the jump grab. McTavish is now running in. See if he can get around. Pass back to Killorn. He takes a shot and a rebound by Carlson. And it's now 1-0 Anaheim as Leo Carlson, the rookie that they picked up, is continuing his great start of the season.
That was perfect. Lots of pressure. Everyone was at the net. Everyone was crashing in. That's exactly what they needed to do. Hopefully for them, they can keep doing it. And for the Red Wings, they're just going to need to, not commit more penalties.
Indeed. That is now Leo Carlson's 8th goal of the season and 14th point of the season. So he is definitely putting up some numbers. Now here comes Larkin. See if the Red Wings can easily make a callback, but it was a stolen puck. And now Vetrano seeing if he can put the Ducks up by 2 as he takes a shot by Husso. Able to get that blocker out just in time. Seider to Larkin. Dylan Larkin's really putting a lot of pressure on these Ducks, but just nothing to come out of it. As he gives it down, and Fowler was there to stop it, but Larkin takes another shot. A lot of puck bouncing ping-pong in, and Gibson's able to make a save.
Larkin's been doing a lot, but he needs some help from his teammates.
Yes.
He can't win these 1-on-3s and 1-on-2s on his own.
Very much. Larkin's just all on his own. No one else from his line is pushing with them. Let's see if they can make some offense power here with Larkin having a face-off inside the Duck zone. And he does win it. Seider takes a shot, and it's blocked in front. Fowler is the first to grab the puck and will be taken out of the zone. He's got 2 Red Wings in front of him and no one to help him. Now he has some teammates. Terry takes a shot, and Husso is able to block it. Seider now has it. And he gets hip check, and the puck is now out. Lacombe now has it for the Ducks. See if they can get some offense. Tries a pass, and it's stolen by Raymond. He may have a breakaway here. No, he does not. But he's still doing some fancy moves, which was not the right call. And the Ducks are able to take it out of and into the Red Wing zone already. Lacombe takes a shot, and Husso is able to block it. Time's winding down with 5 seconds. Killorn takes a shot, and Husso's able to block that one as well. Carlson takes a shot, and it's blocked in front, and we are going into our first intermission. Welcome to our second period between the Detroit Red Wings and the Anaheim Ducks. We're going to go ahead and get a face-off and see if we have any more goals in this period. Fowler and the Ducks win the face-off. Fowler's going in. He takes a shot, and Husso's able to make a kick save. Let's see if the Red Wings can answer back by either taking a shot on goal or scoring one. Larkin, he's taking a shot, and it's blocked in front. Some good defense by the Ducks. He takes a backhand shot out of nowhere, but Gibson was ready for it.
That was perfect. Continued pressure, constant shots on. Now one of these is just bound to go through.
If you keep getting shots, one should go in. That is a good say. Larkin's winning these face-offs. See if they take a shot and it bounces in Wallman. What did we just say? Take some shots and you'll get a goal, and that's what Wallman took with him. Jake Wallman.
That was a really impressive play and a great shot.
Very great shot. Wallman, that is his now 4th goal in the season and 10th goal, or 10 points on the season. So he is definitely making some impact for these Red Wings. What a great goal. So now it's 1-1 and still a lot of time in the second period. Face-off inside the neutral zone. And it's won by the Red Wings once again. Larkin is a face-off winning machine as he's going in, but 2 Ducks were right in front of him. Strome now has it. Goes into the zone, trying to see if he can do some single action. And Husso blocked with Wallman able to capture it. Passes down to Seider. Cross to Larkin. It may be a 3-on-2, but no rush from that 3rd Detroit Red Wing. Raymond takes a shot, and it's bounced out. Larkin's putting some pressure and some hits, but Lacombe is able to stay calm and get that pass. Another hit in the back. Strome now has it. He's got nothing but Red Wings around him, but he's able to get around 2 of them, and he almost got a rebound.
That was a great play, especially by the goalie being able to stop that.
Indeed, I don't know how that almost was a play as there was 2 Red Wings there for him. Raymond gets knocked down, and Lyabushkin's there to give it to Fowler. Let's see if the Ducks can answer with some shots. And a goal, actually! Fowler on his own!
Wow. After all we've been talking about teamwork, for him to be able to do that all on his own, that was a great shot and a great move right before it.
That's Cam Fowler's 5th goal and 19th point on the season. So he's definitely showing that he wants to put these Ducks up and start winning more games. Incredible goal. Husso was just not ready for that. So now 2-1. Anaheim inside this game, still in the second. Face-off down, won by the Ducks. Strome in control, and he gets pushed in front of his bench. Almost a good control by the Red Wings, but Anaheim's able to push him away and get back control. And another hit! JT Comfer push him down. Gives it to Wallman, try to see if the Red Wings. Patrick Kane's going in! Oh, Gibson is able to make a good save there. Puck is behind Gibson, picked up by Minkulov. Passes it down to Terry. There's nothing but Red Wings in front of him, but we've already seen what this Ducks offense can do. Terry still has possession and a backhand shot, but Husso's able to save it and knock it away. Sider gets hit, still in control. Trying to see if he can find anyone open. He gets it to the Brinkat. He's had a great start of the season, but it's slowed down. But let's see if he can get a goal here. But a good save by Gibson, but he's still getting some shots.
Where's the rest of his team to help him out?
Nowhere. Now Terry's in the run, but no one's there to help him. Now Carlson, he shoots, and Husso makes a save. And more pressure by this Red Wings defense, but the Ducks still have control. Oh, we got a good open here, and a great save by Husso. Now Fabry will get it, or Fabry, excuse me. He's got some control, only one Red Wing, and a great hit down. Gudas now has it, Silverberg. And he gets knocked down at the blue line, and it somehow stayed in. Kopp scores! Holy cow, with less than 10 seconds, it's now tied.
I think if they want to win, they're going to need to keep playing like that. The same way they scored the first goal. Lots of hitting, lots of aggression, just keeping pressure on, because otherwise the Ducks are just going to be able to run away with this.
That is Andrew Kopp's 7th goal of the season and 16th point on the season. A great semi-buzzer beater to now tie the game, most likely heading into our second intermission. See if we can get our face-off here with 6.2 seconds to go in the second. And it's won by the Red Wings. They might have one last shot here. Sherratt slap shot. Gibson's able to make that save, and we're going to our second intermission. Welcome to our third period, and maybe our last period, but we don't know. Between the Anaheim Ducks and Detroit Red Wings, we get our face-off, and the Ducks win it this time. Usually Larkin was pretty good at those, but here comes Strome. It's a 3-on-2 for Toronto, and a great head save by Husso, almost an already goal, but McTavish is going in. A lot of puck battling in front of Husso, but he's able to stay calm and make that save.
So just kept them in this game, because that could have been a really bad problem for the Red Wings.
Very. Larkin showing our highlight hit. A pretty good shoulder check. Now we're going to have our face-off inside the Red Wing zone. Let's see if Larkin or McTavish can win this. And it is Larkin. Wallman gives it to Sider. Has a little bit of speed, not a lot of room. No one's helping him out. There's 4 Ducks before I see a Red Wing. And now Larkin's there to help out. He passes it down, Sider, and a big hit gets the puck out of the zone. Wallman now in control, get it to Raymond. He goes straight in, cross, and it's stolen by Strome. He has a little bit of room, but he's got some speed. He may get around the defenseman. Pivots it, get it to Ventrano, he shoots, and Husso was ready for it. He's going to grab, but give it to Sider instead of holding. Wallman now has it. See if he can do something about this Red Wings offense. Passes down to Veleno. He takes a shot, and Gibson was ready for that one. A soft shot, but he was hoping for a rebound, but nothing but Ducks were there. Anaheim, lone survivor, nothing there. Larkin now has it, trying to catch the Ducks on a change. He dumps it in for some strange reason that even I can't explain. Ducks now have it inside their own zone, but a great hit. And now Red Wings were in possession, but now the Ducks are. This is a lot of defensive pushing more than anything else right now. Killorn now has it for the Ducks. He dumps it in before getting hit at the blue line, but nothing but Red Wings were there. Sherratt trying to see if he can get it out of the zone. And he will. He'll take it himself across to Kane. Patrick's looking for something. He's going in, and he gets poke checked.
He just loses the puck.
Kane takes a shot, and Gibson with a smart poke out. Nothing. He did not want anyone on that rebound, and he made sure. Ducks now have it. Gets it out of the zone. Lacombe has 2 Red Wings to beat. Can he do it? And no, he just loses possession. A lot of these players can't keep hold of it once they start getting some offense. Kane across to DeBrincat. He shoots, and Gibson was ready for it. Comfort, backhand hit shot, and Gibson was able to grab it.
As this period's been going on, I've been really liking how much more movement we've been seeing from Detroit. The Ducks have been playing well. They're just not getting lucky with Husso's goaltending. But the Red Wings have been moving a lot more, and that's been a lot better for them.
Indeed, let's see what we can do on this action as the Ducks win it inside their own zone. Bushkin's in control. Get it down to Jones. He's got nothing but Red Wings around him, but let's see if he can do something. Cross it to Silverberg. He cuts in. And a block inside that front defense. JT Comfort now has it. He's got 2 Ducks in front of him. He's doing some zigzag. He shoots. And that defense for the Ducks was once again ready. Silverberg, cross to Jones. He's going to take a shot. Husso is able to make a kick save. But a Duck, it's still Jones. He takes a shot. He looks for it. And he still gets it. Jones had some massive pressure. Was able to get it through Husso one way or another.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Those constant shots. Husso's been playing like magic. But eventually things get through. Especially when you have no defense. Look at the Red Wings. They've been caught on their flat feet this entire game. They've had possession in the blue zone, in the offensive zone, and lost it because they just wouldn't move.
Almost a goalpost save, but Jones was there once again. Jones was all on that pressure, and he deserves that goal for how much he put on that. And the Ducks are looking for goal number 4. Silverberg, it does hit the post, but it's out with Husso making a block as well. Kane now has it. He gets hit from behind and loses possession. Henrique had it, and they collide. Henrique is still somehow getting hit and still getting possession. Now it's 15 seconds to go. Let's see if the Red Wings can tie it. 10 seconds. Comfort loses possession. Bushkin gets hit. Comfort has it. He's looking for someone to bring. Cat couldn't shoot. Bushkin saves the Ducks, and they win the game.
That was an intense end to that game. And as the Red Wings had problems throughout the game, there was just no help for them. It was all alone, 1 man against 5. And that was the problem throughout the game for them.
Well, with that was a fantastic game, but we're going to move on to our next one down in Pittsburgh between the Minnesota Wild and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we'll see you all in Pittsburgh. Welcome to PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where we have our next battle of the day between the Minnesota Wild and the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I'm really excited for this one, man. Both these teams are high-powered offenses.
Indeed. Pittsburgh wins the face-off. Graves get it down to Grunzel. Get it to Crosby. He goes for a shot, and Gustafsson was ready for that. Kaprizov now has it. Get it to Rossi. Trying to see if the Wild can get their first shot on goal. Rossi could not get a shot. Letang with an impressive hit and steal. Very, very rare to see that. And a big hit, a shove by Zuccarello. He passes back to Kaprizov, their star, and a block shot by those Penguin Ds. Kaprizov takes a shot, and Jari was just able to make the save.
I'm really glad to see these offenses going to work right away, man.
Already a lot of shots by the Wild. See if they can pull off a goal here now. Gonna have a face-off inside the Penguin zone, won by Pittsburgh. Letang in control. Get it down to Rust. To Graves. Let's see if Pittsburgh can do something with their offense now. Graves goes right into the middle. He takes a shot. And a good save by Gustafsson. And now Faber gives it to Kaprizov. He cuts back into the slot. He takes a shot between 2 D-men. And still, Jari was ready for it. O'Connor now has it. He's looking to either pass it. No, he's just going to go try to squeeze through and that was not good. Faber now has it, and he gets hit from behind, and Letang once again showing that he is putting the pressure on. Malkin now has it. He's a big man with a heavy shot. He takes one, but Gustafsson was ready. Faber gives it across to Eriksson Ek. The second lines are coming out for these teams, so let's see if they can do something. Eriksson Ek's just going in, and Jarry was able to grab it. Going ahead and get a face-off down inside the Penguin zone. And it is won by Pittsburgh. Carlson gives it down to Harkins. Gets across that red and blue line. He doesn't have anyone to help just yet, but now here comes Carlson cutting the D-man. He spins, gives it to Carter, and it's blocked in front. But Carter's able to regain it. He takes another shot, and Gustafsson makes another save, and he will hold that one.
What a great play by the defender there. Making sure that puck did not get through all the way. That was great.
Great block, and was able to most likely save a goal there. But we're going to go ahead and get our face-off inside the Wild zone. If Pittsburgh win this, they're going to put on more pressure, what they do. Carlson, and an instant block, but Johansson is now injured. He is slow to get up. He is now up, though, and still skating, but he is very slow. Middleton has no one to help, but he's still in control, and he was able to take a shot. Boldy steals it, but Jarry was ready for that backhander.
That's something Minnesota's going to have to deal with. For how good this Pittsburgh offense is, their goaltending might even be better.
I know. We're going to see who will score this first goal as we have a face-off down inside the Penguin zone, but Pittsburgh was ready for it and won it. A big hit. Now here comes Carlson, the lone man. And Gustafsson was ready for that one as well. As much as both of these goalies are looking pretty good, I feel like Gustafsson's more calm than Jarry at the moment.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think it's because his defense has been getting in the way of a lot more pucks. Minnesota has been right in front of Jarry a lot more than Pittsburgh has been in front of Gustafsson.
That is true. Lugvin! And another great save by Gustafsson. Both of these goalies are showing that they want to win this game, and they're making some incredible saves. Carter now has it for the Penguins.
This is definitely one of those first mistake loses type games.
Very much so. So let's see who will make that first mistake. Spurgeon now has it for the Wild. Captain just gonna dump it around as he was pressured. Ludwig gives it down. Eller, former Avalanche, did a lot of help for them, and he'd see if he could help with that. A good shot, but Gustafsson once again ready for it. Ludwig, look, a bouncing puck, and Gustafsson still stayed calm and grabbed it. Harkins was right there.
That was an incredible play by Gustafsson. That puck should have been able to go in. They had plenty of opportunity for Pittsburgh, but Gustafsson made a great play to stop that.
Very face-off inside. The Wild won by Pittsburgh. Shea takes a shot as wide of the net. And another shot by Crosby. Time is counting down. Shea's got to take a shot. It's blocked, and we're tied at 0 heading into our first intermission.
Minnesota's been very lucky with their goaltending. They're going to need to bring some offense just to be able to help out Gustafsson here.
Welcome to our second period between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Minnesota Wild. Let's go ahead and get our face-off down and get this action going. Let's see if we can get a goal this one. Graves now has it after Pittsburgh wins that face-off. Crosby looking dangerous, but that defensive pair able to stop him. Broden now has it. Trying to get it around Graves. Can't really see much on that, but it looks like Pittsburgh was able to get that puck and get it out of their zone. Letang goes into the slot, slap shot, and just wide of the net, and Gustafsson looked a little bit unprepared for that. Kaprizov is now rushing, he gets around a man, he takes a shot, but Jarry looked more calm this time. Zuccarello, another good save by Jarry.
That was an amazing stop by Jarry there.
Can't believe no goal has been scored yet with this offensive power on the ice. We're going to now have a face-off inside the Penguin zone, and it's won by the Wild. Broden takes a shot, and Jarry saves another. Puck is being ping-ponged around, and now the Penguins have it with Gutzel giving it down to Russ, and he's running backwards. Gives it to Letang. He's got 2 men in front of him with a third behind. He takes a shot, and Gustafsson was very much ready for that. And he will not hold on to it. We'll give it to Broden, who's got some speed, a little bit of room. He tries to go for a shot, but Penguins surround him. Wasn't able to do anything. With Graves, has a little bit of room here, and he takes a shot, and almost an own goal by Johansson. But he's able to stay calm and get the puck in control.
This has been an absolute masterclass by both of these goalies. There's nothing breaking their focus.
Very much. There's, nothing can get past them so far by the looks of it. Both of these offensive trying. Rust is going in as a lone man, and Gustafsson makes a pad save. Rust gets the rebound, trying to pass it to Gitzel, and it's still not in. A lot of defense here, and they were able to actually get the reward and get the possession. Eriksson tried to dump it, but Pettersson was ready for it. Faber now has it for the Wild. Try to see if they can get some offense here. And another good block by that defense of Pittsburgh. Pettersson now has it. He's got 2 Wild in front of him. He takes a shot, and Gustafsson once again ready. These goalies are basically brick walls right now. Eriksson trying to see if he can get some moves. He takes a shot before going down, and Carlson was able to regain that puck before any offensive power happens for those Wild. Smith gets a shot blocked immediately. Spurgeon now has it for the Wild. He's trying to find someone open. He's just going to take it himself. He's got some room. He stops Zuccarello in the slot, and he gets poke-checked. Malkin now has it. Big man coming through. Give it to Smith. He takes a shot, and Gustafsson again ready with those leg pads, saving everything. Malkin now has it. Shea. He takes a shot, and it's blocked in front, and Rossi was there to grab it first before Malkin can. Rossi, with 30 seconds to go in the second, slap shot, and Jari making another save. Pittsburgh's one last shot here before the second ends. Smith trying to get around 2. He does, and Gustafsson was able to make a save, and we're still tied at 0 heading into the second intermission.
Pittsburgh line there at the very end was dead tired. They are lucky Minnesota didn't have continued pressure on that.
Very much so. Welcome to the third period between the Minnesota Wild and the Pittsburgh Penguins, as we're still tied at 0. And we're going to go ahead and get our face-off down. And, of course, the Penguins will win it with Crosby. Letang's now in control. Passes down to Gutzel. Had to do some moves, and is very wide of that shot. Minnesota's trying to get it out of their zone, and they will succeed in that. Broden's going in alone. He's going to take a shot, but it was a weak shot, and Jari's able to make that save, And now Graves has it for the Penguins. He's trying to see if he can get some help, but again, no help. He takes a backhand shot and is very high. Crosby is first to get it. Get it to Letang, and it's stolen by Kaprizov. Going across, and he gets hip-checked really weirdly by Graves.
Letang. But all these goalies are playing, there might need to be a breakaway just due to tired legs down late in the third period.
Very much so. Gunsel takes a shot. Russ now has it. He has a little bit of room, but Gustafsson makes the save. A lot of more pressure. The Penguins now have full pressure on the zone. Crosby, he gets thrown down. Rossi will take control, and it will be out of the zone, and that full pressure is now taken away from the Penguins. Maybe not, actually. Now it is. Now it is.
That was a dangerous play by Gustafsson in their own zone. He's got lucky that they were able to get rid of that.
Very much so. Johansson now has it. He gets hit from behind. Malkin will steal it, but he also gets hit from behind. They're trading hits, but the Wild were able to prevail and get it out of their zone. Middleton now has it. He actually has some attackers with him. Boldy and Jari, another save. For once, Minnesota actually had more guys ready for that offense, and were able to not capitalize on anything.
I just didn't let a rebound happen.
Very much so. He grabbed that instantly. Letang and the Penguins win the faceoff, and here comes Smith. Does he have any help behind him? No, he's just going to take it alone. And another good defense pressure by the Wild. Boldy now has it. He's going to go right into that zone. He takes a shot, and Jari, once again, ready for it. Eriksson passes down to Middleton. Just wide of the net. That could have gone in, but Jari is being lucky here. And another good hit by the Penguins to stop that pressure, as Minnesota did have that full pressure. Malkin is now in control. And he's not able to shoot between the two defenders, and Middleton was there to grab it before he can. Johansson now has it. Trying to see if he can do some magic. Slap shot! And it's just wide of the net. Eller now has it. Banks it around to Carter. Pittsburgh trying to get some offense, but just runs right into a Wild before anything else. But Eller now has control, and he loses it with a poke check. Regains it. Tries to pass it down. Lots of hits happening, and now the Wild will take it. Middleton with 1 minute to go in the period, and maybe in regulation as how this game is going. And we have a stoppage as there's going to be a fight.
This could be exactly what one of these teams needed.
Rossi had the gloves dropped, but Eller did not accept it. So it's going to be roughing for both of them, and we're going to have some 4-on-4 action now in the final minute.
Honestly, with how open this ice is about to be, that could be good. That could end up scoring a goal if one of these teams, because there's been lots of mistakes. Both goalies have just been lucky to recover from them. Very much so. With 34 seconds left, we're going to have a face-off inside the Wild zone, won by Minnesota. Faber is in control. Passes down to Boldy. Just kind of finds some room. He's going to take a slap shot, and Jari somehow able to kick save and still hold on to that puck. Holy cow, there is so much offense pressure by these teams, but those goalies not cracking. Face-off down, won by Minnesota. They can score here. And a good poke check on the pass by the Penguins. 10 seconds to go. This could be the last shot for Pittsburgh to score before overtime. Pettersson gets around a man. He's got to go into the slot. And he couldn't get the backhand shot, and we're going to overtime. For as much as we tell you these offenses, these goalies really stepped it up.
Welcome to overtime between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Minnesota Wild. Let's see who will win this game. Face-off down, won by the Penguins. Letang, he already gets around two defenders. Letang takes a shot, and Gustafsson was ready for that save. Crosby, no Letang, now it's Crosby. He's going back, and he loses possession. Puck was almost kept in. And now there's Crosby ready to go. Gives it down. That 4-on-4 roughing is over, and we're going to go back on 3-on-3. Oh my goodness. Let's see if any one of these teams can score with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in overtime. Face-off inside the Wild zone, and it's won by the Penguins. Letang takes a shot, but Kaprizov sacrificing the body. He now has one man to beat. He takes a shot, and Jari making another save. Letang gets hit from behind. Gutzel almost was not prepared for it. And now it's a 2-on-1. Crosby.
This could be Pittsburgh's moment.
He stops. He pivots it, gives it down, and another pass broken up. Zuccarello now has it. Trying to see if he can get some speed. And he does get around Crosby. Can he get around Carlson? But he couldn't. Kaprizov was first for the puck. 10 seconds to go in overtime. He gives it down, and another save by Jari. How did that not go in? Zuccarello, Spurgeon, another save, and we're going to the shootout.
These might be two of the luckiest teams I have seen. Not to say the goaltenders haven't been fantastic, but there's some goals that should have gone in.
Very much so, but now we're going to the shootout, and we're going to have the Wild up first. And they are bringing on Matt Boldy. He's going straight down, goes far right, cuts back in, and he gets it in immediately. After no goal scored by any of these teams, Matthew Boldy able to juke out Jari and gets it in top left.
I could honestly see that being the only goal, or all goals get scored during this shootout. We'll just have to wait and see.
With how this game's going, I would be surprised by either of them. Malkin going far right, and he was not able to get it in. Next up for the Wild, it's Kirill Kaprizov. He's going down, sticking straight down that middle lane. And Jari getting punched in the face and still making the save. Sidney Crosby's now next for the Penguins. They need this. And he's not able to get it in. Gustafsson once again, a brick wall.
Next up, need to make a big play here to Keep their hopes alive.
Goal will win it. Save continues on. Zuccarello and Jari with a kick save. And now here comes Jake Gutzel. The goal here continues on this shootout. A save will win it. And Gutzel makes it in. And we're continuing on these rounds. A great juke by Jake Gutzel. And he's able to get it past Gustafsson.
That was just a great play. There's nothing more.
Eriksson for the Wild now. He's going a little bit to that right, to the left, and Jari's able to make a save. Now, for the Penguins, we have Rust. He goes to the left. He's going to cut back in, and Gustafsson was ready for it. And we're continuing on another round.
Rust looked like he wanted to take a second shot at the end there, but that's not how that works.
Very much so. Johansson, far right. Throw drag, but Jari ready for it.
That was the move. We couldn't get it on net.
Here comes Smith for the Penguins. A goal here can win it. And he stayed very much on that right, and Gustafsson was shutting that down early. Now here comes the captain for the Wild. It's Spurgeon going far left. Cuts back in. Jari not fazed by those jukes. Now here comes Erik Karlsson, the Norris winner. See if he can get a goal. And he does somehow sneak it in! Wow. Karlsson wins this game for the Penguins! What an impressive shot! And that is definitely something to celebrate for the Penguins.
I cannot believe that puck found a way to make it through that little bit of an edge that he gave.
Very much so. I want to see this replay to see how that puck sneaked in before we go on ahead and get to our next game in Winnipeg. Here we go. Eriksson stayed much on that left side, and he was just able to beat Gustafsson before he pinched it off. I still cannot see how that puck went in, but they say it's in, and they say this game is over. So with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game in Winnipeg between the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. So we'll see you all in Winnipeg. Welcome to Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, where we have our next battle of the day, a Canadian battle between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. As we go down to center ice, get a face-off between these two teams. We're going to see who will win this face-off and start this game.
Let's see how this young Canadiens team handles the high-flying Jets team.
Gallagher now has it. Get it to Suzuki. And a good defense for the Jets, showing once again that they are the pair to beat. Connor takes a shot, and it's immediately blocked. And somehow, Allen had to make a save there. Suzuki's now in control, but he has nothing but Jets surrounding him. He's doing some moves. He gets around, and a great behind hit by Morrissey, stopping that almost impressive play. Connor, Ehlers, shot, and Allen makes a save, almost a rebound. But now Lindstrom has it. He's got no one with him, and he just immediately gives up that puck. Morrissey was able to pick it off from him easily. And he's got some room. Not really. Matheson throws him down. And he's able to get that puck. Gives it down to Newhook. See if he can do some action here. And he just misses the net on that shot. Hellebuck will grab it, but give it to Morrissey instead of holding it. Connor, he's got an amazing season right now. See if he can continue on that point streak. Spins. Ehlers. And a great defense battle by Lindstrom. He gets around two Jets. Gives it to Salkovsky. It's in the zone. He's got Dovark. He takes a shot, but Hellebuck grabbing it like it was nothing.
What a great grab by Hellebuck.
Both of these offenses are showing some promise here, but these goalies, once again, are showing that they are a brick wall.
I really like what I'm seeing from the Jets. They're doing something that we haven't seen all day, which is actually using their teammates to help them out.
Another shot by Barron, but it looked like it was blocked in the front a bit, and it slowly went to Hellebuck. We're going to have another face-off inside that Jet zone. See if the Canadiens can capitalize on this. Waiting for that face-off. Dropped. One by him. Gala. And a steal shot by Perfetti. He's doing some spins, and he gives it to Velarde. He goes right into that zone, trying to find someone open. He does now. It's Iafallo. And another save by Allen. Perfetti was in control for 1 second after being hit from behind. Oh, a lot of puck battling there. Perfetti now has it. Get it to Iafallo. He goes in, takes a shot, and Allen saves it. Slafkovsky now has it, trying to get it out of the zone before the Jets can get that full pressure. He's still in control, too. He's looking to take a shot, and Hellebuck ready to make that body save.
The Jets' last offensive possession, they've been doing something I really like, which is passing to create space and then crashing the net with their low guys. That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
If they keep doing that, they will definitely score a goal here. But first, we have a face-off inside their zone, and they do win it. Pionk has it. He's going to give it down to Appleton. He's got nothing but Canadians in front of him. He's trying to stall. He does take a shot, but Allen once again ready. A hit from behind, and Appleton will take it, but he gets knocked down. A lot of fighting, and Allen was able to make the grab. Both of these teams are showing a lot of heavy hitting moments. Let's see who will, hit harder and cause a offensive push.
Getting real chippy. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a fight or two in this.
Oh, definitely. Face off inside the Canadian zone, won by the Jets. Slap shot by Dylan. Allen almost looked like he wasn't prepared for that, but still made that save. Good old face save from Allen. And of course, we're going to have our face-off inside the Canadian zone once again. Canadians need to win this face-off, and they don't. DeMello. And a broken glass, and we're going to have a delay here for a bit to get that fixed.
That was a huge hit to break the glass like that.
Very. I wouldn't be surprised if DeMello had to get checked out, but he's still on that ice ready for this face-off. This might have been a break, no joke intended, for the Canadians. And it is, because they win that faceoff and should be able to get it out of the zone. Devark. Get it to Slafkovsky. He's running into the wall for some reason, but now he goes into the zone. Slap shot! Hellebuck just barely able to make that save, and Morrissey now has it. And he's just going to dump it in and maybe go for a change. Matheson trying to get it out. 1 minute, now 30 seconds to go in the first. Appleton will get it and give it to Morrissey. 10 seconds. Niederreiter trying to find someone open. Get it to Lowry. And a great save by Allen. And this is our end of the first. Well, welcome to our second period between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. Let's see if any of these teams can put some offensive pressure and score a goal. Lindstrom is now in control. He's going to dump it in. He's being pressured a bit. And DeMello was there first. Try to see if the Jets can get some offense here. Connor, their big scorer, goes in, takes a shot, and Allen able to make a glove save and gives it right to Lindstrom. Suzuki, the captain of the Canadiens, doing some moves, and he just misses the net on that shot. DeMello now has it. Get it to Ehlers. Ehlers, the lone man inside that zone, and Matheson, with some great defense, pushes him away from the puck and was able to give it to Suzuki. Suzuki gives it across to Gallagher. He takes a shot, and Hellebuck was ready for it. Connor was able to grab that rebound before any Canadian can, and now he's going into the zone and make his shot. He gets around two, and Allen with the kick save. Holy cow, a lot of offensive pressure already inside the second. A dump in, and it's picked up by DeMello. Jets are trying to get it out of their zone, and they do succeed in that finally. Ehlers inside the zone, across to Morrissey. He takes a shot, and Allen was ready. Gaio in control. Pass long way down to Caulfield. We haven't seen him yet until now. See if he can do something. Just wide of the net on his shot. Barron down to Caulfield behind the net. Almost a good force in by that front guy for the Canadians, but just missed the pass, and now the Jets will take it out of the zone. Iafallo. Slap shot, and Allen will make a save, and he will hold that.
I really want to see one of these teams find a way to get continued pressure on the offensive zone, because otherwise it's just going to be the same thing, a shot, block, out. That's all that's going to be happening in this game.
Very much so. It's a lot of single shots and outs. And a face-off won by the Canadian side of their own zone, but the Jets are putting some pressure. Perfetti had it for a second, but Dovrak was ready for it. Caulfield trying to see if he can split the D here. He does succeed in that, but Hellebuck, again, making a great save. Velarde in control. These teams are still continuing. Just a lone man shot, and then either a save hold or a block, and it's out of the zone.
It's a great play on both ends by those offensive players. But, again, they're going to need some help in order to get some goals here.
Very much so. They need to do a lot more passing in these. It's a team game here, not a lone wolf. Slavkovsky now has it. Across to Caulfield. And he's just going to do it again. And a block by Pionk. Didn't even reach the net. Winnipeg is in control for it. And it's only Pionk right now. He's just going to take a slap shot. And, of course, Allen's ready for that. Matheson, get it to Dovark. He's got some speed, but not much room. He's trying to split that D again, and he gets hit, and that puck goes sliding down. Dylan.
Could have held on for 1 second longer. Caulfield would have been ready on this backside.
Very much so. Velarde, finally with some help. Perfetti shoots, and Allen again making a save. Lindstrom, trying to find someone open. Banks it down to Monahan, and almost a breakaway. Is able to get around. He scores with that. He somehow got it back through Hellebuck, and he split that D perfectly.
And it went from almost a breakaway to a breakaway, back to almost a breakaway, back to a breakaway. And that was a great play by Monahan.
Sean Monahan getting the first goal of the game with an impressive in-the-slot moment here. Just able to beat Hellebuck on the right and able to get that puck into the net. So now we're going to go ahead and get our face-off in the neutral zone now after a score by Montreal, which puts them up with less than 30 seconds to go in the second. Let's see if the Jets can answer before we head to our second intermission. Pionk takes a shot, and Allen was ready for it. And Anderson's just going to dump it out here probably. Yes, and we're going to our second intermission.
That was a really smart shot by Pionk.
Very much so.
Trying to get something on net. That was a great shot.
Welcome to the third period between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to go ahead and get our face-off and continue on. Canadiens win it with Matheson across to Gallagher. He's going to take a slap shot, but Morrissey denies the slap. And now Scheifele.
I think Winnipeg had the better first period, but Montreal was able to make something happen in the second. If Winnipeg wants to win this, they're going to have to change how they've been playing.
Very much so, and almost an own goal there. The post was there to block it. That almost was a bad play by the Canadiens there.
That was incredibly lucky for Montreal.
Very much so. Allen will be giving dinner to that post later tonight. Face-off down, won by the Canadiens inside their own zone. Lindstrom will take it out. It's going to be him and two Jets. See if he can capitalize. And another defensive play by DeMello. DeMello's been showing that he's a great defenseman in this game, blocking a lot of shots before they can even reach Hellebuck. Ehlers, he takes a shot. And a rebound poke by Allen takes it out for Suzuki to get some offensive action here as he gets tripped up. And now the Jets will go on that offense power. Connor, he takes a shot, and Allen was ready for it once again. Allen is a brick wall tonight, and Hellebuck as well, but was just unlucky on the one goal. Caulfield took a shot and was blocked. Caulfield's going in again, and Hellebuck once again denies him. Dylan, get it to Scheifele. Trying to get around. Gives it down to Ehlers. He's got one man to beat. He's just going to take a shot. He gets knocked down after taking that shot, which was high of that net. Slavkovsky now has it. 10 minutes to go. A steal by Ehlers. Slap shot. Allen's able to make a save. He looked a little uncomfortable there, but was able to grab and hold after.
This might be in the Winnipeg Jets' favor because they are very tired, so getting this break even for a second might be able to help them out.
Very much. Also a big cam hit there for us as Ehlers went down. So now we're going to go ahead and get our face-off inside the Canadian zone. If the Jets win this, they may have a chance to tie this game. And they do win it. Pionk is going to go in. He takes a shot and no rebound. Dovark now has it, trying to get around Velarde. He does a little pivot. He stops and pivots now. Get it down the Guile. Slavkovsky takes a shot. Hellebuck almost couldn't find it, but Iafallo was there to help him out. Pionk now has it. He's going to go into the zone. Trying to get around. He stops, and he loses it on a poke check. This is very unlike the Jets to not have an offense power for basically passing the puck around. It's all one shots from them.
I think they had the right idea earlier in the period, but they just didn't have their defense coming in to help out. And it was always 2 guys instead of 3 to keep it in the zone.
Velarde steals it. Pionk, slap shot. Allen was ready once again. Allen definitely is up for talks for that first star this game. And another shot by the Canadians. Nothing on there. Pionk is in control. Get it to Velarde. Gets around a man. It's just him. He has no teammates to help. And Allen's there to save after he takes a shot.
I would consider pulling the goalie a little bit early. You just haven't really got enough close to the net. Everything's been blocked really well by Allen. You might need that extra guy sooner rather than later.
Very much. They should be pulling him soon as they win the faceoff. Pionk will go for another shot, and it's blocked by the defense of the Canadians. Gallagher in control. He's just going to dump that puck. This is probably where you should pull your goalie, Winnipeg. Iafallo with 30 seconds to go. Finally, an empty net for the Jets, and Barron steals it, but he gets knocked down. Dillon now has it. 20 seconds to go for the Jets. Dillon tries to pass it back, and Newhook has it. He's going to go for that empty net. He has it, and he misses it. Oh, that would have iced the game there. And now with less than 10 seconds, the Jets have one last shot. Pionk has it. He shoots, and Allen blocks it. Ehlers with less than a second. Dillon shoots, and it's not in. And the Canadians win this slugfest 1-0. And with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game down in Dallas between the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. So we'll see you all in Dallas. Welcome to American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, where we have our next battle of the day between the Dallas Stars and the Seattle Kraken. I am now, sadly, alone in these commentaries just because my partner was getting sleepy, which is understandable. It is midnight. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue this alone, but I'm still going to do the full commentary as Heiskanen takes a shot and a great save by Grubauer. Let's see if any of these teams can score a goal here as Eberle's going in. He takes a shot, and Ottinger was ready for that one. Pavelski is in control. Gives it down. It is now Heiskanen. He's trying to see if he can get around those Kraken. He does succeed in that. He splits the D, and Grubauer was ready for it. He does not hold on to it and get it to Larson. Down to Carty. Trying to see if he can get some action here. He's doing some good moves, but a bad backhand shot, but a good defense by the Stars. Robertson now has it. Their star player here ready for a goal. He shoots, and Grubauer was ready for that. Robertson takes another shot and a rebound, and Grubauer still somehow makes the save. Larson gets his puck stolen. Robertson took a shot, and it was blocked in front. Robertson, the Stars with full pressure, trying to get some pressure. Across ice, Robertson gets the rebound! And the Stars are on the board first. A great play by the Stars, showing a lot of early pressure here. Pavelski showing that he wanted a goal, but Robertson was there to help him out and get his in the net. So now we're going to go ahead and get a face-off inside that neutral zone, now that the Stars are leading 1-0 early in the game. And they win the face-off as well. Dallas trying to score number 2 here. Seguin, he goes for a shot. And Oleksiak, was ready for that. Puck is dumped into the zone. Lindell was first to grab. He's spinning around. Get it to Hakanpää. Excuse me. I'm mixing some names here. Oleksiak gets his pass stolen and is stayed in the zone. Lindell scores! It's now 2-0 Dallas! Asa Lindell with an assist by Seguin, able to keep that puck in the zone. And Lindell capitalized immediately and now puts the Stars up by 2 here in the first. Grubauer was not ready for that shot. And unlike the previous games we've had, we have a goalie who is not looking like a brick wall. So we go back to the neutral zone, ready for another faceoff. Still 9.5 minutes to go in the first. And the Kraken win that face-off. And nothing. A dump in and a rush for it. And the Stars will get it first. Dallas is looking for number 3 already. I saw another great push by one of them, but a great steal by the Kraken. Wenberg for Seattle. Goes in, trying to get into the slot. Pass it to Tanev, and Ottinger was ready for that. Dallas is in control inside their own zone. Seguin dumps the puck, and now chases the puck, but Morgan was ready for it. Get it to Bjorkstrad. He's got 2-on-2 here. Pass across to McCann, and a great hit stops a shot. Ottinger makes a save, and we're going to go ahead and have a face-off inside the Star zone. Let's see if the Kraken can capitalize on this as we have our hit cam. Great hit by Dallas, and they're going to go out and face off inside the Star zone. With 4.5 seconds to go in the first, we're going to have our puck drop here. And it's won by the Kraken. Holesiak makes a shot, but Ottinger makes a save. Now we're going to have a face-off again inside the Star zone in the same area. Let's see if Seattle can keep putting that pressure on here. Going to have our face-off down. And it's won by the Kraken again. What a block shot in front. Does not reach the net. Morgan's going in. Passes back to Lesiak. And another shot block in the front. But Seattle still taking pressure. Tolvainen passes back to Lesiak. He takes a shot as wide of the net. Gord passes back to Lesiak. He's going to make another shot, isn't he? And a lot of ping-ponging. And the Stars are now in control and will take out that full pressure by the Kraken. Dallas with one man. He goes in. And it's not in. Tolvanen. Get it to Morgan. This is one last shot for the Kraken. Slap shot. Ottinger makes a save, and we're going to our intermission. Welcome to the second period between the Dallas Stars and the Seattle Kraken. Let's see if Seattle can come back and score some goals here. And also, let's see if Dallas can hold off and maybe score more. Larson cuts into the slot. Get it to Kyrie. And nothing on that as Ottinger makes a save. We're going to have a face-off inside those Star zone. See if the Kraken can capitalize on this. Face-off down. One by Seattle. Larson shoots. And Ottinger is able to make a save. And Hintz was almost looking like he wanted to shoot inside his own goal. But Beniers across Eberle. And Ottinger was ready. Kraken have full pressure. Eberle to Dunn. And he couldn't get the shot. And Heiskin is now in control and will take it out of the zone and kill that full pressure off. He's going to dump it down before getting hit by Larson. And now Dunn has it for the Kraken. Gives it to Larson. He's going to get some speed and a rush on his own. He goes, take the shot. Ottinger was ready for it. Sutter now has it. He's in control. He's just going to go take it in himself. He's getting pressured a bit. He's going to go for a shot. And Seattle was ready for it. Dunn in control. Gives it down to Eberle. Let's see if Seattle can capitalize with their main man here. He cuts in. He shoots it out. Ottinger makes a save and no rebound for the Kraken. Sutter now has it. Goes in. Trying to find someone on his team to pass it to. And Larson capitalized on his lonesome. Done. Get it to Cardi. He gets around a man. Trying to see if he can just take it in. And another save by Ottinger. Marchment. Trying to see if he can get a goal. Passes it down and Eberle was able to steal it. He cuts around on wall. And he gets out of the zone. And his pass is intercepted. Dallas has 4-on-2. Duchesne takes a shot, looking for the rebound, but Grubauer is there to block him. Two former Avs battling it out. Another shot by Dallas, and Grubauer makes a save. Tanev now has it. He's got control. He's got some speed, but does he have the room? He does. Take a shot, looking for the rebound, and Ottinger saving both of those shots. Lindell with a goal already tonight. Dumps the puck into the zone. A race for the puck. And Oleksiak has it. Gives it down to Wenberg. Does he have it in him? No, he does not. And Ottinger will save. Give it to Lindell. To Marchment. He runs backwards. Now he's running forward. Gives it to Duchesne. Now he's running backwards. A lot of running backwards for these Stars. as Dallas is in control inside the Seattle zone. And a good stop. But Robertson was there first to grab it. He gets hit, but regains control. Gives it to Harley. Gives it down to Hintz. Rupe trying to go for a shot, and Seattle's ready to block it. Seguin misses the net. Robertson. Seguin. He's getting pressure. Gets it around. Harley. High on the net.